Hi, I'm Craig from Rize Bikes, and I'm here to show you how to check the input fuse on your 2021 Rize battery. Now, just to note, this is the battery that comes with the bike, the one that installs inside the frame. For this check, all you'll be needing is a number 2 Phillips head screwdriver. As you can see here, we do have a number of screws. The ones we are going to be working with right now are the ones on each 4 corners. We're going to start with the screw that's at the top in the middle. That actually holds the knob into the battery itself, and a fair warning, there is a spring loaded behind it. So when we remove the screw, we're going to make sure we hold the knob at the same time. Once you have the screw fully unscrewed, it will be difficult to pull it by your fingers, but you don't need to worry. So what we're doing now is we want to make sure we slowly pull the knob out. This way the spring does not fly out from the battery. When you lean the battery back on its base fully, you're going to notice the front plate is going to want to slide up. That is perfectly all right. You can actually slide it completely off. Now please remember, of course, there is the screw in the top, so you don't want to lose that. Now you're left with just the 4 corner screws. Once the 4 corner screws have been removed, it's just a matter of now taking off the top gently. There's a few things to note. The first one is, of course, this plug here. This will allow you to disengage the entire top from the battery. I do suggest, of course, doing that as you want to make sure you're working with something that doesn't have power running through it. The fuse itself, as you can see, is adhered in with some electrical tape. All you need to do is simply remove that, and you can easily see the inside of the fuse. When looking at the fuse, all you need to do is double check that the wire on the inside is not broken or burnt out. If you're having difficulty seeing through the plastic of the fuse, you can always hold it up to a light and look through. Once, of course, you have verified the fuse is good, you can always use some more electrical tape or the electrical tape that was on it just to make sure it stays in. Just once around should be enough. Now, to reattach the cap of the battery is very easy. It's as simple as plugging the plug back in. You will note that there is a small little notch, and that will go down the slotted front. Now you can tuck everything back in, double checking that you're putting it on the correct way, where the side slots will be lining up because they're not on the front. Before rescrewing in the top, if you want to confirm that you did plug it in correctly, you can always push the power button and you'll see the LEDs light up. And now it's as simple as screwing in the screws. The next step is, of course, reattaching the front plate. You'll see down on the bottom side that there are small little notches on the side rail. Those notches just simply need to be lined up in the tracks on the front side of the battery, and it'll slide right down. Now that you have slid the faceplate back into place, lean it back just so you can get it securely down to the bottom. The spring, you want to put the largest end of the spring, it's going to go on the inside. So grabbing the knob, you want to make sure the top of the knob, of course, is at 12 o'clock. Small end of the spring is going to contact the inside of the knob, and you simply insert it in. You do need to hold it in place, of course, when you go to screw in that final screw to secure the knob. And there you go. Final test. The latch works properly. And that is how you check the fuse in your 2021 Rize battery.